Yo, what is going on, you guys? Bastion YGO here, and today we're going to be looking at two combos that are going to be key and essential for you to go ahead and make sure that your Tri-brigade Lyrilusc deck is successful in this upcoming format. So the two main decks that we're going to have to look out for, guys, of course, is Tearlaments and Floo. I think are going to be the most highly represented decks going into this upcoming format starting on December 1st, 2022. So first combo, we're going to go ahead and focus on summoning out the Herald, which pretty much banishes anything that's sent from the hand or main deck to the graveyard, which is actually just a complete killer for any Shizu Tearlament deck, and then you poke for all the damage. And then the second combo is going to be more monster effect negate heavy, so we can go ahead and match up well against not only just Floo but rogue matchups as well as Spright, which is going to be also running rampant. At least we can expect this moving forward. So the top three main decks have not changed, have not shifted, but other decks have risen because of that. So a lot more, we're not going to have to just focus on, of course, just graveyard. We're also going to have to focus on a lot more just the rogue and other matchups as well. So this is what we're going to be taking a look at today. So if you guys do enjoy these types of combo test hand videos, let me know in the comment section down below. Leave a like and let's get right into it. So guys, starting off with the very first combo, we're going to go ahead and play here. So basically it's going to be the main combo that we used to use back in the day, essentially with Warbler and the Cobalt Sparrow. It's pretty much all you're going to need. The rest of your hand does not really matter, but you are going to need other cards in your hands to be able to search out your Revolt. So that is something to keep in mind and dig deeper through your deck. So we're going to go ahead and hit play. Cobalt Sparrow is going to activate, searching out a Sapphire Swallow, summon out the first Versatile Starling to get out the Wagtail. There you go. Special summon, special summon. There you go. Search Bird Call, which is going to be a fantastic follow-up. Activate Versatile Starling to search out the Nerval. Then we actually, instead of going into F0, which is what we would normally do, or at least what I would normally do, we take both of those and go into a Ferrigite Bearbrum, and this allows us to then special summon or normal summon our Nerval. It gives us two options if we had not done so already. So in case you want to go ahead and activate this and it gets imperm, you're fine. Go ahead and normal summon out your Nerval and you'll still be okay. So go ahead and play here. Nerval is going to go ahead and activate to search as a special summon, I should say, the Sharag. I'm not going to go ahead and activate the effect of Banish, of course, we're going first. So we're actually going to be using him as fodder to go ahead and go into the Bearbrum. Now, Bearbrum is a very key component of this deck, so keep in mind, once you link her off, you're only going to be able to summon out Tri-brigade monsters. So that is something to keep in mind. You're not going to be able to summon out your Herald, so you have to summon your Herald first. But with it just in the Shurag and with it just in the Nerval, which is going to get us two searches from our deck. So we're going to hit play. Nerval, Shurag. Nerval is going to go ahead and search as the Fabled Cerebro, and then the Shurag is going to be able to search as the Cuirass. No, Nerval is going to search as the Cuirass, and Shurag is going to search as the Fabled Cerebro. So make sure to keep that in mind as well, because Shurag can search you any Winged Beast, Winged Beast, Beast Warrior, Beast Monster, so you can search out the Fabled, and Nerval can only search you Tri-brigade. So that's how you go ahead, have to make sure you line up your links correctly, know what you can search. So now that we're here, so this is the main card I showed you guys in the deck profile yesterday. This is going to be the main component of how we're going to actually be able to summon out the Herald, which is so clutch as well. So we're going to actually go ahead and activate Cuirass effect in hand, pitch the Fabled Cerberus, and when the Fabled Cerberus is discarded, you either go and special summon out for free, not once per turn. Not that it's going to really come up, but in case it does, there you have it. So we're going to have one level 2 and a level 2 tuner, but we're not done just yet, guys, because we have not used Cuirass's effect to be able to special summon a Link monster. So we're going to go ahead and banish 2. Doesn't really matter which 2. But actually it kind of does, so I prefer to leave Wagtail in the graveyard just because next turn you can activate Bird Call, search out your Barrel Canary. I think that's the yellow one, yellow Lyrilusc, and then you get to go ahead and special summon her and Wagtail to make it either an Ensemble Robin or Nightingale, make a Zeus on top, whatever might have you, but it gives you an additional follow-up going for the next turn as well. Plus, because you have Wagtail, it searches you another Bird Call, which then, you know, it just keeps rolling on from there. So there we have it. You have sent both the Fabled Cerebro and the Cuirass from your deck to go ahead, not from your deck, from your field to go ahead and synchro summon for the Herald of Arclight, which is any monster sent from the hand or main deck to the graveyard is banished instead. This does kind of hurt you a little bit, but you know, the Point of the matter is, we've already established our board. Once Tri-brigade has established the board, there's really no sense for anything else that's crazy. Like I said, with Bird Call, let's go ahead and summon out the Nightingale, the Barrel Canary, go into your Nightingale, whereas Ensemble Robin, which regardless still a good play, and then you just punch for all the damage. So next, to finish off the combo, of course, we're going to go ahead and go to regular Tri-brigade plays, in which case we are going to use the Ferrigite and the Bear Brimp to go into the Appaloosa. It's only a 2-negate Appaloosa, which I really wish it could be better. And potentially you could make it just a little bit stronger, but it also results in lesser follow-up, so it is something to take into consideration. Plus, going up against a Shizu Tearlament, you are not really going to need that many monster negations if you already have something that banishes everything that's sent to the graveyard. So that is something to keep in mind as well. So you have 2 negations, a bounce, you have Tri-brigade Revolt, which is another banish essentially, which is another form of interruption. You have 2, 3, 4, and then infinite interruptions with this. So you have 5 interruptions as well as a living Macrocosmos on board. I think no matter what you're going up against, this is going to be a fantastic move, but this is primarily against your Ishizu Tearlament matchup or any other deck that revolves around the graveyard. However, not every single deck revolves around the graveyard, as we see Extra Sisters and Floo and many other decks also be able to main deck the D-Fissure and main deck the Macrocosmos. So what do you do against those decks? That's going to be what combo number 2 is for. Alright guys, we're here for combo number 2. We're going to start off with the very same hand, the exact same hand. Just so you guys know, Cobalt Sparrow is easily accessible in the deck. You can either have one of your 3 Cobalt Sparrows, one of your 3 Tenkeys, which searches out one of your 3 Fractals, and you pitch the Fractal to then send the Cobalt Sparrow from your deck to your grave. And as long as you have Warbler in hand, you are good to go, full combo. So we're going to go ahead and start off here. Very similar to last time. We're going to go ahead and special summon the Warbler, special summon the Cobalt Sparrow. Sparrow is going to go ahead and search out the Nerval. Goes into Recital Starling, activate Recital Starling, search the Swallow, activate Swallow, special summon it and Nerval. So here we have a very standard combo that we used to see, of course, way back in the day, but I did misplay a little bit by searching out the Barrel Canary. It's not really as necessary. It's much more efficient to search out the DD Crow, so you'll see that right here, because there's really not going to be any time for you to summon out the Barrel Canary. So when you detach from Recital Starling, you search out your DD Crow instead of Barrel Canary, and you activate Nerval because it has been sent to the graveyard to search you a Kit or a Fractal, and both really will work just fine. Go ahead and hit play. Now this is where we go off. So the biggest thing with this profile now is that it's really, with this combo I should say, is really focusing on making sure that you make F0 first, and then you have full range going all your Tri-brigade plays from then on out. So that is something fantastic to keep in mind as well. So we're gonna go ahead and make our Utopic Draco F0 future. We're gonna summon Kit, banish Force, summon out the Shurag, summon out the Ferrigite with Shurag and the Kit, and then we're gonna go ahead and activate Shurag and Kit as well. Kit's gonna be able to send us a Karas into the grave. The Karas, just because I didn't want to send another Nerval or another Kit, or not another Kit, another Nerval or a Fractal, because those are still fantastic combo pieces down the line. Whereas the Karas, we played 2 Karas in the main deck, so sending one's going to be fine just for fodder. So next we're going to go ahead and hit play, activate Ferrigite effect to special summon out the Fractal, activate Fractal effect, which is going to let us banish 2. Summon out the Bear Brum, and now we have the rest of the combo already done. We're gonna summon out the Appaloosa with 3 interruptions as well. So you have 3 monster negates, 4 monster negates with the Draco Future, and if it's on the field, you get to take control of it, which is even crazier as well. There you go. There you go. Alright, so now you end your turn with a Tri-brigade Revolt. In this hand, we do have an Imperm, but you're always going to come up with a Tri-brigade Revolt. Again, if you have a DD Crow instead of the Barrel Canary, you're actually going to have another hand interruption as far as banishment from the graveyard in the event you don't go up against what you think you're going up against and decide into something crazy, or they have something in the graveyard that might actually still be able to affect you as well. So the big thing about Draco Future as well is that when you take their gain control of their effect monster negation, if you're going against Fluandries, they're all Winged Beast monsters, so you just even gain more of a plus off that as well. You have Appaloosa with 3, you have another banish from here, so you have 3, 4, 5, again 5 interruption plus board, while still being able to take control of your opponent's monster, plus 6 if you're able to go ahead and have DD Crow in hand. So 5 to 6 interruptions in each of these boards is actually insane to think about, guys. And the fact that it can do it so consistently, gen out with we have the second recital Starling. The second recital Starling, what it really does for the deck is adds so much more consistency and adds the ability to search out more interruptions, more negations for your opponent's board, more again extenders, so you can set up more negations as well. It just does so much for this deck, guys. So those are the two main combos you guys want to know if you're going up against Ishizu tier or any graveyard reliant deck or any monster heavy reliant deck. Now you guys are good to go. But if you guys want to see any other type of combo videos, let me know in the comment section down below. Leave a like if you guys did enjoy, guys. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next one.